Hey traders, Raghee here, and in this free recap video we're going to talk about the swiftness necessary in realizing a couple things. One, if your trade hypothesis is just proven to be wrong, aka it breaks your point of validity. I use the word point of validity in lieu of stop loss because stop loss just sometimes seems, when I observe myself in the distant past and current traders now, tends to be this level derived from some sort of arbitrary number of points, or even worse, a dollar amount. And while we should have a dollar amount threshold, the point of validity actually is where a trade is no longer valid, irrelevant of how many points it traveled to get there or how many dollars of loss it might represent. It is simply where the trade is no longer valid. Now, this morning in the Dow, and I would take this trade every time, we opened above key levels. There was some key levels we opened up above the previous session's value area high. Good structure, good acceleration and propulsion dots. I'd say, 8-9 times out of 10, this is going to be a terrific trade, and it will at least retrace its steps and give me an opportunity to exit at, the top of the range and then see how high is high. Today that didn't happen. And how quickly did I know? When the market broke 26.4, our entry was 26.405, 26.390, that was the threshold, and I have to, as I say, take my medicine. It never tastes good. 30 years later, I still hate losses, but I realize that their function is to keep me from, keep me from damaging my account beyond the validity of a trade. Why would I keep a rotten egg in the refrigerator? That's what I literally imagine if I keep a trade past this point of validity. It's going to stink the joint up. And it's all you can smell, right? When you have a loser that you've refused to cut, you can't even then go look up for where the other winners may be. So cut the loser. That's what I did. Was it a big loss? No, it was 15 points per contract. Again, never happy, but I'm happy I have that validity level. Because now I've freed myself up from the rotten egg stench, I now have the energy and some nice clean air to go find what is still keeping structure, and that was the NASDAQ and the Russell. So going and scanning, looking for structure, looking for bounces off key levels, and what we looked for were bounces off 7805 to 7800. Got that, and I have to reiterate, I don't believe I would have had the mental bandwidth and the willingness to take another trade if I was still staring at the one loser. If I was still staring at, it's almost like when you're on the highway and there's an accident and everybody just stares at it, right? What do they call that? Rubbernecking? I don't want to rubberneck my trades. A losing trade has a way of stealing your attention. And the attention, as we know, is finite. Free up that attention. Go find another winner. And don't go diving back into the symbol that just took your lunch money. So here we have a retest. Whether you're looking at volume weighted average price, whether you're looking at the 7,800 major psychological level, whether you're looking at clearing range highs and lows, there's a number of reasons to consider this level a really solid level to consider a buy from, and that is exactly what we've continued to focus on. I'm not looking back at the Dow. I'm not looking back at that YM. I'm looking at where the structure was good. The structure was also very good in the Russell. The only thing the Russell did not do is pull back as conservatively as I would have liked, but it did pull back. It pulled back into the wave, and I was really looking for something a little bit more close to pulling back into the VWAP like we did on the NAS, but this is a valid area. Pull back into the clearing range, pull back into the wave. This is a valid area, and many of the traders in the room took this trade too. Again, we did not go back to the Dow. We took the stink out of our trading book, looked for where the structure was better. Think about that next time you've got a loser. Are you past the point of validity? Cut it loose. Go find where your trading strategies are giving you an edge. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you in the next update.